Hello, welcome back. My name is Corinne. If you're not familiar with me, I'm an embodied yoga teacher. I'm a healer, Reiki master, but more so I am living the path. And so everything that I know is from lived experience. How are you doing today? Let's take a deep breath together. It might feel like a lot. It's a lot, right? But just know you're not alone. Know that you are taken care of in so many ways that you can't see, in so many ways behind on the other side. There's a lot happening for you. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. The path might feel like it's being stripped, like everything's being stripped away from you. It might feel like doors are closing. It might feel like something that even last week was promising has been taken away today. And the path is a cleansing path. So it's meant not to be out of like fear, or it's not out of punishment. Knight of Wands is like, this is just, you are going to go to so much height. You're gonna go so high that you're stripping away the things that you think you need that you don't need anymore. And so it feels like, it's like the surrender to the point of, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I have those things. It might be a relationship that you started and it's like, that's not working out. It might be businesses that business and energy coming in and then it's like, no, that's not happening. It might be friendships. It might be pretty much anything in your life right now that you thought was promising, thought that was for you. And it's like, no, universe is saying, no, it's not for you. But guess what? You've been doing this for so long now, so many loops of this. This is not unfamiliar territory. That's why the Knight of Wands, you are used to this. You are a Navy SEAL, right? The Navy SEAL signed up for this. You signed up for this work. You signed up for the death card. You signed up for ego death after ego death after ego death. And when you think there's nothing left, that identity of there's nothing left has to be stripped away as well. I was having trouble falling asleep last night and I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about how the identity that we have, that is the part we have to let go of. Anytime we identify with something that is us, like I am X, Y, and Z, you're identifying with a lower vibrational force because the identity is separation. And when you are I am and you are in the omnipresent, you are in everything, that's when you are in your yellow, white light, that burning energy. Otherwise, every other time you are out of alignment. And I keep feeling that. It's like, that's what we're working towards. We're working towards being so light. We're working towards letting go of so much. So if it's density in food, if it's density in material things, if it's density in baggage, right? Anything that holds us down right now, we're meant to let that go. And we're meant to be like, it's like we're in the car wash and we're in the dryer mode where it's like blowing. You're meant to just, how can you enjoy it? How can you be happy that you're letting go of all these things, right? Like that's the oxymoron. It's like, it feels so, it could be in fear, right? You could be like, I needed those things. I needed that safety, security, all that. But in reality, you don't need any of those things where you're going because where you're going is so brand new and energetically different. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands, what's coming in though is going to be in so much alignment. It's going to be so perfect for you. It's going to be like, that's why I had to go through that. I had to let go because the wheel is turning to a different octave. You're transforming yourself to a higher octave. When you go up that high, it's like you don't need much, right? You're not rooted down. You're not weighted down. So you're like a leaf that gets to just be blown into the air, blown around, and you're just gonna enjoy it. You're gonna laugh. Have you laughed recently? Like, have you done a deep belly, like, laugh? It was hard for me in the beginning to laugh like that. I didn't know how. I always thought if I laughed, I was giving myself permission to like be joyful when really the exterior wasn't meeting that joy, and so it almost felt fake. But now I laugh so much because everything is a joke to me. Like, oh universe, you've got me down the wrong way. Okay, what do you want me to see over here? Okay, I'll surrender. Oh universe, you want me to go do what? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. It's fine. I'm gonna let go of so much stuff because I'm tired of the burdens. The burdens are my choices, right? We choose our burdens. We choose our hard. We choose the level of resistance we're in. And if everything is love, if everything is joy, then we need to let go of even labeling those things. We need to let go of labeling what we don't like in the world, because that is separation. That is saying we are not that. And at this point, we need to say we are all of it. We are all. We encompass all within us. There's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. However, there's choices. Part of this reality is those lower vibrations, right? Part of this reality is, it's like the Matrix, which is a choice, is tricking you, not tricking you in a bad way, but like testing you right now. You're being tested. Lots of tests. And they're not tests that you necessarily perceive in a day-to-day occurrence. It might be like looking back, being like, oh, that was a test. And I passed. I passed the test because I wasn't triggered. Whereas in the past, I would have been triggered by those things. I would have been frustrated. But now I'm not. It must mean that I'm really connected. I'm connected to myself. I'm connected to my thoughts. My thoughts are clear. They're concise. They're only in abundance. My thoughts are propelling me forward, and I am knowing. There's a deep knowing within you. You've been lighting your candle. You've been doing the work, and so you get to sit on your throne. You get to be the king. That's also the masculine right now. I think the masculine within us is really, they're trying so hard to do the right thing. They can feel the feminine energy. They can feel that like pull to slow down. They can feel that pull to be softer, but for them, it's really, really hard to be softer. It's really hard to slow down because that's their identity, right? That's your identity, especially now. If you're a feminine in the masculine world, you've been trying to push, you've been trying to keep up, you've been trying to strive to make men's meet, all those things, but really, we need to surrender, we need to soften, we need to slow down. Ace of Cups, what's coming in emotionally is going to be exactly what you have been planting. So if you've been planting more joy, more peace, more space, take that space, take the pause, take the sacred time, and tend to yourself. There's no wrong in sleeping and resting and nourishing. It's just our society has told us we're not getting anything done. But honestly, you guys, at the end of the day, this is really what I've discovered from lived experience, is the less I do, the more happens for me. So the less I try to make it happen, the more everything rearranges behind the scenes and just shows up when I need it. When I am in my fear, I'm constricting and I try to hold on to something, and it's like, whoop, the universe is like, no, you can't do that. But if I relax and I lean into it and I say, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it always does, it starts unfolding that way. And so I honor where you're coming from. I honor how hard it's been. I honor the path, because the path has not led you to a linear way of just like one step in front of the other, look at me go. It's been like the zigzags, the ups, the downs, the roller coaster, and you're still here. You're still here. And you're not here like, I can't do it anymore. You might be exhausted. You might be worn down. You might be at the end of your rope. Your bank account might be at zero. You might have no real friendships at this point. You might not have a partner in your life. You might be doing this alone, but guess what? That's what the universe wants from you right now. It wants you to build such a good, strong relationship within yourself, within the universe, God, source energy, that it keeps taking away things that are not meant for you, so that you can keep going within. And that is the work. That's the hard work, is constantly going within over and over again. And when you think, oh, I'm healed, I'm ready to go, and you just take a step out and the universe is like, no, we're gonna take that away. That's eclipse season right now. That's what we're in. We're in this place of reintegration, toggling in and out of those old lower vibrations, those old timelines, those old patterns. Those all have to collapse. And so by being still, by being present over and over again, you get to let everything fall off without it being hard on your nervous system, without it being something that you are in resistance to. Okay, I'm gonna let it be for now, and we will talk to you tomorrow.